Hey everybody, Josh here from Lookin for Games. Good afternoon. It is February 24th and it is time for the weekly update. If you have been with us the last couple of weeks, we've been talking about the Extra Life, and we did a charity fundraiser using the miniatures and raffles and planters and all kinds of cool stuff. We raised a ton of money. And before we jumped into the update today, I just got in the mail today the absolute cutest thing. I got a little postcard, and it says, "Dear Lookin for Games, thank you for running the mini contest. Painting it was fun. I hope we donated lots of money. Love, Helena Martin." So, Helena Martin is the 5-year-old granddaughter of Robert Thompson, and he was listed as the fundraiser team for the Lookin for Games Extra Life. But it was on behalf of his granddaughter, Helena, who actually painted her miniature. Now, Helena was a little shy, and she didn't want to bring her miniature in. However, to answer your question, Helena, you actually raised the second most amount of money for the teams with $525. So, yes, you raised lots of money, so congratulations. So I thought that was the cutest thing. I also want to show you the postcard, the cute little postcard that we got. What I think is the most disturbing about this is that she is going to be 6 next week, so almost happy birthday. Her handwriting is better than mine, so we're just going to put that in perspective and move on with the update. So I know this might look like a rehash or a repeat of last week, but we really are going to play Bloodborne, the board game, this week. We've got it all set up and ready to go. Technical difficulties precluded us from being able to run it last week. So we did a bunch of little tiny games, including the Deadlies from Smirk and Dagger, Biotics, and another game that just we got in today as stock. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit later in the update. But that's so those were the games that we got to play tonight. We're going to do Bloodborne. We're doing in the cooperative version. It's a 1-to-4 player game from Cool Minis, and really excited to get a chance to see this thing in action. I've had it in our demo library and yet been able to break it out, so I'm looking forward to seeing it tonight. About 45 minutes to an hour or so to play, ages 14 and up from Simon Games. Also tonight, of course, we've got YuGiOh, and that's always free to play on Wednesdays from 6 to 9. And we welcome and invite new players. We've had a lot of people coming in, picking up new YuGiOh product the last couple of weeks, and just want to give that mention that it's free to play. Come and check it out, because it's the best time if you really want to try to sit down and learn the game. It's a best time to jump into the mix, because you've got see every level of experience, from newer players to seasoned players to people that have played in regional tournaments and that kind of thing. So there's a wealth of knowledge and information, as well as a very relaxed and casual environment for you to come in and play YuGiOh. So that's tonight as well, from 6 to 9. On Thursdays, we have Paint Night with Candace, and as always, we have it available here in the store to come in and paint with us, or you can jump in on our Google Meet, which we'll be posting in the comments, so that you can join us virtually if you so choose. We think it's a neat way for people that are, everybody's got their own level of comfort as far as things go right now, and we want you to still be able to socialize. Even if you can't be here with us, you can certainly jump in and paint with us. So that's tomorrow night from 6 to 9, Paint Night with Candace. Also on Thursdays, running Thursdays through Sunday, we sell the DIYMF Kits, where we have 6 packs of the standard and 2 packs of standard for the prize support. And then we also have Commander Legends available, 3 packs of that and 2 packs of standard for the prize support. Bless you. So I'm sure somebody heard that. So those are the DIYMF Kits, just an opportunity for you to play at home if you so choose. Again, just getting back to that, everybody's comfort level is a little bit different. And, some people want to come in and play cards here, and some people want to play at home. So we make both of those options available here at Lookin for Games. So the new game that's in stock, it's the cool thing about being a store owner and a game store in particular, is you have the opportunity to meet a lot of different people and and we get reached out to a lot. Reached out, is that the right way to say it? Yeah. People reach out to us a lot, and they're offering us different games, and they want us to try them and those kind of things. And some of them, to be quite honest, they haven't done great. So it's always a little bit of a roll of the dice. But we've always kind of had an open door policy. It will at the very least entertain, bring in a couple of copies and try it out. This was a very, very cool opportunity. This is from Pete Noonan and Mind the Gap Studios, and it's called Flapjack Flip Out, and it's a dexterity game. So a lot of people will be like, dexterity, I'm not really into that. I'll tell you what, it is so fun to play that you can't even help but just smile and laugh out loud when you're playing the game. And I think, especially for games like that, there's nothing more satisfying than just being able to just have a good time playing a game. Because that's really what board gaming and gaming in general is all about, is just that kind of escape, that have a good time, laugh at silly things like, flipping pancakes, for crying out loud. Because that's what this game is about. It's about filling orders, flipping pancakes, and getting the most orders done before your competitors. So there's a lot of neat little mechanics that are built into the game. It's very simple, easy to learn, but it's a lot of fun. And my hat's off to Mind the Gap Studios, and I appreciated them reaching out to us and having the opportunity to carry this in store. So we have it in stock here now, and it'll be available for a limited time, basically while supplies last. So that is our new in-stock product, Flapjack Flip Out from Mind the Gap Studios. Of course, I don't know anyone that's been with Lookin for Games or followed us since we opened in 2019. This is a game that we've been super excited about pretty much from the outset. Mike Pittry and Pentry Games, they're actually a local designer, and you know how I feel about local designers and supporting local design and design teams and local games in general. Not only are they great people to work with, this is a tremendous game. We've pretty much seen it from its development stages. So we were so excited to not only have the opportunity to, see it in action, but also be able to bring it into the store. So On the Rocks is the game, and it's going to be available coming in April is the last update that I received. Oh, also, I should mention congratulations to Michael and Christina. They just had their second child. I believe it was this morning. So congratulations to them. And, so board gaming takes a little bit of a side note, for babies and whatnot. But this game is a tremendous game. It's a recipe builder. It's got a little bit of a Mancala kind of vibe to it, and a lot of really neat little mechanics that are built into it, all around the concept of bartending. And yet it's not a drinking game. So not to say that it couldn't be, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. On the Rocks will be coming to the store sometime in April. We will have copies available in addition to the copies that people ordered ahead of time during the Kickstarter. So don't sleep on this title, folks, because it's a really great game. That's On the Rocks from Pentry Games. And, of course, on Sundays, you know what? I want to back up for a minute. I want to go back to our Magic stuff. One group of people that just don't get enough attention because of when I do the update. I do the update on Wednesdays. On Tuesday nights, we do Magic the Gathering Commander. Now, Commander is a specific multiplayer format for Magic the Gathering that has a humongous following. And we've been privileged to have a great group of people that have come in every Tuesday nights. They've been one of our biggest support groups. Because there is no prize support, there is no sponsored in-store play with Magic right now. So they've just been coming in and playing their game, and they support the shop. And I want to make sure that they get their due, because they have been tremendous during these uncertain times. As much as I don't like to use that phrase very often, they've been fantastic. So I do want to give a shout out to the Commander group. They do a great job. They come in, they play. And again, a very welcoming group. If you're trying to learn Magic the Gathering, or you play Magic and you want to learn, the Commander/EDH format, the coolest thing that I see about just the card game community in general is that they're all about growing their community. So they're more than welcome. You're more than welcome to come in and learn the game. And, in the attempts to continue to grow the community, because the more gamers we have, the more, the better the games get. So That I think that's always a cool thing about the card community in general, is that they're always very welcome, and we have a very good group here. So shout out and props to the MTG Commander guys. We do appreciate you. And that's every Tuesday from 6 to 9. And again, that's free to play. So, please come out and check that out. Sundays, of course, is our miniature melee. Now, I should say that while that day is specifically set aside for miniatures, you're not limited to that day. If you want to come in on a Wednesday, you want to come in on a Friday, and there's room, because we do have plenty of room here at Looking for Games. There's plenty of opportunities to get your miniature game on. Whether you're in the middle of the crusade that we have going on right now with Warhammer 40K, the new Marvel Crisis Protocol League that we're starting to put a framework together for, and stuff from the games from Battlefront, Gale Force 9 and the World of Tanks, and of course, the Star Wars project, which, by the way, are also going to be Atomic Mass Games coming here very soon. So those are all great titles, and you're not just limited to 40K. As great as GW is, and the game that they put together, it's not everybody's cup of tea. So don't feel like you can't come down and play miniatures, your games, because of 40K or whatever. We've got plenty of room, and we will find a way to accommodate you. So I guess I'm feeling a little soapboxy today. Started off with that postcard, man. That that got me. So, all right. Well, anyway, so that is, as they say, the weekly update. And as always, I appreciate everybody that jumps in, everyone that's subscribed to our channel just to hear me ramble on for about 15 minutes or so each week. And we do appreciate you. And thanks for everything that everyone does that come in and support our shop. And thank you so much. You guys have a tremendous day.